800-900-1300.
James is with us, so what happened?
I started my pledge on Thursday to K-Love, and on Monday I got my dream job.
What?
I love that.
That's funny.
Were you looking for a job?
Yes, I was. I was underemployed. We're working 4 days a week with not enough to supply for my family, and we decided to put God first. Started giving to our church again and to K-Love again on Thursday, and on Monday he supplied me with a dream job.
Wow. So this all happened so are we talking today, Monday, or last Monday?
I'm talking last Monday. I got the dream job. I start on the 14th.
How awesome.
It is awesome.
So what's your dream job? What is it?
I'm an architect, and I get to go and call on architects and sell them products. So I get to call on my friends and get them to spec the product that I'm selling.
Oh, wow.
Man.
That's awesome, man.
And God put it in me. I'm a salesman at heart, even though I'm an architect. So
This is you're right. This is just, wow, what a marriage of everything. That's awesome.
it is.
And so who was one of the most famous architects in the world? Do you remember?
Frank Lloyd Wright.
Well,
The
yeah.
most famous American architect.
We're forgetting one that's even more famous.
Tell us who it is, Hank.
Mike Brady.
That's right.
He's my favorite.
Oh, you're killing me. Oh.
I'm Michael Tate with the Newsboys with K-Love's Inside the Music.
The encouraging story of the day, your opportunity to tell what God is doing in your life.
800-900-1300. Brag on him.
Sandy, what's going on?
I was thinking one day, guys, I don't have a life that I can say, I think yesterday was a guy that had cancer and
Yes.
all these things, they're really awesome. I was just thinking, I don't have like a story like that. And the Lord reminded me that I do, because at the age of 17, I gave my heart to the Lord, and I have a wonderful husband of 40 years, and I have 5 children, and that's an encouraging story in itself.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I bet.
What's your name?
Sandy.
Sandy, I'll tell you, what you say is so true, because you hear these amazing stories the same way. I mean, I was 9 years old when I said, hey, Jesus, I want you in my life, and I never turned back, and I always felt like, wow, I hear these awesome testimonies, but mine is so boring. But, I mean, it was like a light bulb went off one day, and I realized, but my testimony is just as beautiful as the other testimony because of what God has saved us from and what we're thankful for, what we do have.
That's right. What could have my life been like had I not handed it over to him? And I've not been the perfect Christian.
I understand what you're saying. The encouraging stories can be so huge.
Yeah.
We think that ours has to be huge. I think one of the greatest testimonies is the person who says, hey, I was raised with Jesus and I didn't have to go through drugs and abuse and all that.
Can I say that maybe it might be better? Because you didn't make a bunch of dumb decisions like I have. Well, all of us have.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the greatest testimony and encouraging story we could ever hear is someone who would call and say, guess what? Jesus is Lord today. Bam.
Amen.
There's your encouraging story.
Yeah. I just wanted to, remind myself not to discount what God has done in my life, because who knows what he saved me from.
K-Love.